Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got something truly mind-blowing for you. Picture this, you're driving down a familiar stretch of road, the M6 motorway in the UK, just vibing with your playlist, when suddenly, everything changes. The cars around you vanish, replaced by horse-drawn carriages, the road signs gone. Even the air feels different. Then, just like that, you're back in the present. You check the clock, only a few minutes have passed. Did you just time travel? Sounds like sci-fi, right? But this is something real people claim to have experienced on one of the busiest roads in the UK. It's called a time slip. And today, we're diving deep into the strange and unexplained phenomena happening along the M6 motorway. Now, for those who don't know, the M6 is a major north-south route in the UK. It stretches over 230 miles, connecting the Midlands to the Scottish border. Every day, thousands of people drive it. But there's one particular stretch, between junctions 16 and 19, that has a reputation for being weird. We're talking unexplained sightings, bizarre sensations, and yes, full-on time travel type experiences. Multiple drivers over the years have reported the same kind of strange events. Let me hit you with a few of the craziest ones. In 2006, a business person was heading north near junction 17. Suddenly, the modern world around him disappeared. The cars were all vintage, like something out of the 1940s. The road signs were unfamiliar. Everything felt quiet, too quiet. A few minutes later, the modern road snapped back into place, and he was left completely freaked out. Another case from 2011, a family was driving southbound near junction 18 and got detoured because of roadworks. They ended up on this cobbled street surrounded by old-timey buildings, and people dressed like it was the early 1900s. They turned around, and boom, everything they saw was gone, like it never existed. And in 2015, a truck driver reported a thick fog rolling in near junction 16. Visibility was shot, but when it cleared, he was no longer on the M6, at least not the one we know. He was suddenly in the middle of what looked like a Victorian-era road, with horses and people in 1800s clothes. Just like that, the fog came back, and the M6 was back again. So what's going on here? Why this stretch of road? Turns out, this part of the M6 passes near Sandbach, a town with a pretty dark past. Back in 1651, during the English Civil War, a group of Scottish royalist soldiers was ambushed and massacred near there. Paranormal investigators believe violent, emotional events like that can leave an imprint on the environment, kind of like a glitch in the Matrix. Some say those imprints can cause time slips. And here's the twist. Not everyone experiences the same kind of shift. Some witnesses say they didn't just see the past, though they felt it. The smell of smoke from chimneys, the clatter of hooves, even the oppressive silence that comes from a world without the hum of engines. These aren't just visual illusions. They're immersive, they're visceral. There are a few theories that try to explain what people are experiencing. Some say it's residual energy, basically, that we're seeing replayed fragments of the past. Others believe certain spots on Earth have thin boundaries between time periods, and in rare moments, we accidentally cross over. Then there's the psychological angle, stress, fatigue, or sensory overload messing with your perception. And get this, some scientists think electromagnetic fields in the area could mess with your brain, causing hallucinations or altered reality. Some researchers have even pointed out that ley lines, supposed alignments of ancient landmarks, believed to hold mystical energy, may intersect near this area. Could the M6 be built over one of these energetic highways? Is there a forgotten mechanism under the surface of this road that messes with time itself? Sounds out there, but hey, every good mystery does. But here's where it gets even spookier. That stretch of the M6? It's also a hotspot for car accidents. Some say it's just a coincidence. Others think something about the place is off. In fact, in 2024, They started upgrading Junction 37 due to a series of unexplained incidents and crashes. And it doesn't stop with time slips. People have seen shadowy figures on the roadside, only for them to vanish. Some drivers said they've felt an intense pressure or chill in their cars. A few even reported hearing whispers, voices, when there was no one else around. One motorcyclist claimed he saw a group of people dressed in Roman-era clothing walking across the field, only to look and see nothing but empty grass again. Another layer to this mystery is the technology. Dash cams, phones, GPS devices, none of them ever seem to pick up anything. People try to record what they're seeing, but the footage either glitches or shows nothing out of the ordinary. It's like whatever this phenomenon is, it doesn't want to be caught. All of this has inspired a ton of books, podcasts, and documentaries. The M6 time slip has become a full-on urban legend, except the stories keep piling up. And they're all oddly similar. It's not just fiction anymore. Something weird is going on. So what do we make of this? Is the M6 built on some ancient fault line in time? Could these be real glimpses into the past? Or is it all just tricks of the mind? Here's the thing. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, you can't deny how compelling these stories are. There's something eerie about so many people having such vivid, similar experiences. Maybe we're just scratching the surface of something science hasn't figured out yet. And hey, next time you're on the M6, especially between junctions 16 and 19, keep your eyes peeled. You might just slip into a different time. Or maybe, just maybe, you already have. If you've ever experienced anything like this, or have your own theory, drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more weird and mysterious deep dives. Until next time, stay curious and keep your headlights on.